Right, so this time I'm going to review a knife, and I know it's been a while since I've done this, but yeah, this is a knife review now, and this is an Anglo arms knife. Now, I know there's been quite a few reviews on YouTube about this knife. However, I've never seen this particular model being reviewed, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. Okay, so this is the box that the knife comes in. As you can see, hunters, shooting, and products. The particular model of the knife will be in the description, and also a link where you can buy it will be in the description, and everything else, more information will be in the description. I'm not going to give you guys too much detail, but this is pretty much where it comes from, where it comes in rather. So there's a box, the knife comes inside here, wrapped around with this, and that's pretty much it. No fancy casing here. You get what you paid for, I suppose, because this is a 3-pound knife. Yeah, that's right. It is a bit more expensive now. I think it costs like 5 or 6. But at the time I've bought this, it was 3 pounds. So it was perhaps one of the cheapest knives I've had, while still having quality. Yours will probably come with this belt clip in the box. It's not a bad belt clip at all. It's actually quite nice. The thing is, I don't use this as a belt clip. I don't use to clip to anything. I use this on my backpack with my other tools. So that's pretty much it. That's why I took it off. That's why I don't use it. That's why I don't care about it. I just thought I'd mention that it does come with a belt clip, but you won't see that happening in this video. Anywho, this is a knife, as you can see. I'm just gonna give you guys a quick overview of its closed. Okay, as you can see, yes, where the 3 holes would be where the belt clip would go. You can put a lanyard or something else in there. There is a hole for that. That's the lock bit. That's where you put your thumb to open it. And this little thing protruding at the back here, that's where what helps you to push it out. So if I push it in, the knife comes out. Now, this little bit here kind of led me to believe that this knife would be something like I wouldn't say like an assisted open, but it's one of them flick knives that you press at the back and this just flicks up really fast. However, it's not described as that. It's not what it is, but it kind of made me feel like that. So this little tit over here is just to help you open the blade anyways. Now, you can do it. You can use it like that and then open it up with one hand easily, but you don't really have to use it like that. I don't generally ever use this thing really at the back. I know it's there, it's a great feature, but I just generally just do it like that, and I think I got good with it the more I've used it, and I've used it quite a bit. Anywho, so this is what the knife looks like open. It comes with the Anglo arm symbol on the blade itself. It's coated. It does come in with a little bit of oil. So this comes a little bit oiled. As you can see, my blade is probably a little bit dirty. It comes sharp out of the box, but not razor sharp. I did do some some sharpening after, but it does come sharp enough. Now the knife obviously it does have a lock. It locked, and I've been unlocked it a few times. The lock is a bit weird. This is the lock. This is like a line lock, I suppose that they call it. So if you press this little bit down, which is hard to get to. I don't particularly like this lock, but if you press it down, it basically unlocks the blades back and forwards. And if you don't, or if you open it, that's it. It's now locked. This is the way it locks. Now, I'd like it if it had a back lock, like my little Rolson tool does. This kind of lock is a little bit better. I still can't open this with one hand very easily. Yeah, this kind of lock is a bit better. That if it's locked and then you just press it at the back, and that's it. Yeah, I'd rather it being that than this, but I kind of got used to it. I can almost do it with one hand. All I gotta do is press it like this, and then just press it down, and yeah, it works, I suppose. So I'm not gonna complain too much about it. Size time. Let's get my measuring tape out. Closed size. Lengthwise, it is. Let's try this from the longest tips. 4.5 inches or 12 centimeters. Okay. Width-wise, again, from the most widest parts, it's about 1.5 inch or 4 centimeters, and it is half a, or let's say, yeah, this is roughly half an inch, a third of an inch, and 1.5 centimeters. Okay. Open. Let's open it up. Fully extended. from tip to butt. If I can open this up. Fully extended from tip to butt, it is 7.5 inches or 19 centimeters. Just the blade length, it is 3-inch blade length or 8 centimeters. So that's the measurements for you guys. I'll measure the width of the blade at the most fattest possible width. It is 1 inch. Okay, and obviously then there's at the tip. It's a little bit beveled at the top, but yeah, like I said, it's coated except for the edge. The edge is not. I'll get a little bit more of a close-up, even though my camera is absolute crap. It won't really do it justice. It is kind of a hard. This is not rubber at all. This is hard plastic grip, and it's a bit like etched, so it does have quite a good grip. Now I've had this blade for, I'd say, 2 to 3 months now. It would be more like 3 months by this time, and I use it to open boxes and cut cables and street wires, and it's a tool that I use daily, and I've kind of used it a lot. Being in England, people get a little bit freaked out when I pull it out, so I try to avoid using it. If I just gotta open a box, I just use a box cutter. People are less freaked out, but this tiny little thing, which in comparison is like a little baby. I think this one open is still smaller than this one closed, so just to give you guys a comparison. So I tend to use that little box cutter. That's why I have it anyways at the end of the day. So to open boxes, that's it, but to use tape, to package stuff, I tend to use this a little bit more, and I think it's just a little bit better. So like I said before, for this model in particular, I've never seen a review on YouTube, so I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a review. I want to try and get some paper here or something, so I can give you guys a little cut test, because it'd be boring if I didn't. All right, here we are. So I got a little sheet of paper here. This is just normal standard A4 paper. Let's see how good or bad this will cut it. As you can see, razor sharp, and keep in mind this knife has been used and has been beaten to crap, and I haven't sharpened it in a fair few days. I think I've sharpened it once when I took it out the box, because I wasn't too happy with the sharpness, and that's it. I never actually touched it. So just to give you an idea, if you mess with me, this is what happens. I will fucking paper you, and then yeah, stop the paper like that. Because of course that's why you buy an expensive knife, just to cut pieces of paper. You don't get a blade to do whatever. Now this is supposed to be like a survival kind of bushcraft blade, where you can go out in the woods and drink your own urine. However, that's not what my main plan for it. I'm not going to use it for that. It's just a tool for me. It's I guess you could call it an EDC knife for me. Anywho, this is a review for it. Anything else you guys want to know, or if you think I recommend it? Yeah, absolutely, I do recommend it. It's an excellent price for quite a good blade. You can't go wrong with it, really. It's not a cheap Chinese item. It's actually quite decent. Better than this, I would say, a Mora knife, if you're into that kind of thing. But for a pocket folding knife, everyday carry, for wherever you want to do it, yeah, it's perfect. This is it for this one, guys. See you guys on the next one. Peace.